In this quick video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make a handmade knitted blanket. I'm using these big balls of Cosy Cloud blanket yarn. Okay, let's start with the slip knot. So I make a little N shape and then I make a P shape, pop your finger in the middle and pull up the loop and pull down on the tail. Just practice a few times, you'll get it. So I've adjusted the height, it should be about 3 fingers in length. More if you want, but no less. Okay, so then we're going to go and do the chain. So you're going to pop your fingers through that first loop, pull up a loop, making sure it's at least 3 fingers in height, and then pop it down so that you can easily see how many chains that you're making. So that's 3 fingers in length again in height, and then I've popped it down. So for this video I am going to do 10 across, so make sure that they're 3 fingers in height. You can go a little bit more, but you can't go any less. So I'm just going to go up to 10. So to count your stitches, just go from the top bumps and include that last loop. That counts as a stitch. Okay, so the first row, we're going to pop our fingers through that last loop and we're going to pull up a loop and pop it above. And then can you see where we're going to go into? We're going to go into there, 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 and there. We're going to pull up loops in all of those. So at the end of this row we should have 10 loops standing up. Obviously you can adjust the size of your blanket. You can have 20, 30 loops across. You can make it as many loops as you like. So I'm just taking my fingers through and pulling up a loop. These loops should be 2 fingers in height. Can you see? 2 fingers in height. No more than 2 fingers high. So if you just carry on pulling up your loops now, like I said, I've done 10 for this sample blanket, just to create this quick and easy video for you to follow. Okay, so that's the last loop. There should be 10 in total, so you should have 10 loops sticking up now, or however many loops that you decided to chain. Okay, so let's start the next row. So the very first stitch on every row you don't knit into, so skip the first stitch, go into the second. So for this blanket we'll be going into the second, third, fourth, all the way to number 10. So if you just carry on with that, make sure your loops are 2 fingers in height. So it's gone out of shot, so I've carried it on over there. We're just coming to the last one now, so that's the last one of that row. Okay, so at the end of every row, make sure you go back and count your loops. There should be exactly the same amount every row. And then I always move my ball of yarn to the other side and I unravel some so I'm not tugging. Okay, so when we go back along this row, remember we're going to skip the first loop and we're going to go straight into the second. So remember when you're pulling up the loops, there should be 2 fingers in height. Make sure you're pulling from as close as you can to the stitch before as well, so you don't have any loose yarn in between the stitches, because that will just create holes. So we're just finishing off now. I've got 2 more to go. So we knit into that last stitch as usual. Make sure you don't miss it because it's a bit further down. And then that is the last one from that row. Now, make sure you count your stitches. Get used to counting your loops. And then unravel some more yarn. And you can start the next row. So remember, skip the very first loop, and this creates nice even edges. Skip the very first one and go straight into the second. So we're going to you can continue that then until you've got your blanket at the right length. Yeah, so you can do as many rows as you like to get it to the height that you want. Okay, so if you continue now until the blanket is the height that you want it, and then I will meet you when you've done that. And I will show you how to finish off the blanket, which is nice and easy. Okay, so we're at the very end now, and we're going to do one more row of loops, but this time the loops need to be at least 3 fingers in height. This is our closing loop. It needs to be taller to reach over the loop next to it when we finish off. So go all the way across your blanket, pull up loops that are a lot taller than before. They need to be at least 3 fingers in height, and I will meet you at the end. Great, last few loops now, and I will show you how to close it off. So we always start the opposite side to where the working yarn is. So I've gone there, and all you're going to do is loop the left loop over the loop on the right. So I might be going a bit fast, but you just pop the loop on the right through the one on the left. If your blanket ended on the other side though, you would obviously do it the opposite way around. But always start from the side on the opposite side to where your working yarn is. So where your ball of wool is attached to, always start the opposite side. So there we go. That is how you make a blanket from start to finish. You can adjust the stitches at the bottom to make it wider. You can adjust the height by adding more rows. Once you get used to it, it is very easy. So then just pass, I didn't want to cut this because I'm using it as for a different project, but you just knot that there, snip it and weave in the ends. So I'll show you how to just get rid of your tail with this bottom one. So you just weave it in and out of those stitches at the back, and then you won't see it from the front, and then it'll just be tucked away. So just go in and out. Try and go to ones that are near you so that it's not obvious, so you can't see it. And there you go. That's what you do. Enjoy. I hope you really enjoyed that. Let me know how you get on and if you want any more videos. Thanks. Bye.